Okay. Oh man. Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're returning to Hades 2. And we did a song previously from Hades 2 called Coral Crown, which I really loved, and that video did well. If you've missed it, I'll try and remember to put a timestamp on the video or a pop-up so you can watch that. But today we're going to be looking at another song called I'm Gonna Claw Out Your Eyes and Then Drown You to Death, which is, you know, a very lovely sounding song. I'm sure it's very happy and positive. But this has been requested from loads of people in the comments of the last video, so thank you for everyone who watched it and everyone requested this song. So what we'll do is we will listen to probably about a minute of the song. We'll talk about the minute, we'll go back, we'll go over the minute again, and then we'll move on to the next one and to the next one until we finish the song. So I'm very, very excited to hear what this is going to be. I think this soundtrack is going to be well. We've only listened to a couple songs, but I think it's going to be a really good one to dive into. So let's get into. I'm gonna claw out your. Let's get into. I'm gonna claw out your eyes and then drown you to death. From Hades 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right. All right. Okay. Oh man. Breeze. Okay, it's about to go to the second verse. That was a good point to pause. Wow. Wow. Yes, the lyrics are very literal, aren't they? It just says what it's going to do. And to be fair, you know what? In a world of songs that, you know, try to mean more than they are, isn't it nice to have something that just tells you to your face what it means? Yeah, that was a very, very cool start. He's got that very kind of hard rock punk sound to it, and then kind of comes in with this very sweet sounding voice. But that sweetness slowly turns into kind of discomfort and then kind of weirdness, I suppose, is for lack of a better word. So let's go over that past minute and let's talk about some parts of it. So we're starting off with some power chords. It's total California punk. This is just complete total California punk to an absolute T. And this is cool because the voice comes in, or the vocalist comes in singing quite high, and again quite sweetly, and it's kind of got this kind of nice kind of reverb on the voice that makes it sound quite rounded and, you know, quite pleasant. You know, it's got that purity to it. But then when you kind of mix that up with what's underneath it, which is that this punk rock and this kind of weird sort of synthy kind of alien almost sounding pieces of, you know, effects and stuff, it's a bit weird, you know, and that's kind of, I suppose, the point. Now it's plain to see you wanna be under the sea with your favorite sirens. You're so obsessed with me. And then you can kind of feel as it goes through that the vocalist kind of moves down from a kind of head voice, well, a mixed voice, and it kind of gets a bit more into the chest and a bit more kind of full sounding, and it gets that bit more kind of grit to it. That makes it sound a bit more scary, I suppose. That horror sound. And that's a nice way to build up to a chorus. The ascend, kind of chromatically up, and the vocalist sort of follows that sort of tone as well. It's just mad, absolute mental. I love it though. It's great, and it's really kind of slow and kind of sultry. It almost sounds a bit more like I don't know, just very, very disconcerting, you know, and methodical, I suppose, is the way of it. And perhaps the song this or character of boss fight, I assume, is representing as a more, you know, a character that takes a boss or something that likes to take its time, because that's kind of the way it feels. Like, I'm going to claw out your eyes and then drown you to death. There's like a real sense that there's a pleasure being taken in this act, which yeah, he's very, very odd. Anyway. And that was lovely. Eyes and drown you to death. Nice, big, clear. Really kind of bright sounding as well. Lovely, lovely vocal. All right, okay, let's go. Oh, okay.
Just like that hair, don't need to stare. Were you aware? Looks like something died there. That's why you're jealous of me. Not that I can blame you for it. I would be too if I were you. Too bad you must die now. I am gonna call.
Oh, this is really cool. It seems to change after every single minute. So that really suits this video, so thank you for that. Right, so let's go over that. That was hilarious. The lyrics in the verse up to the second chorus was so brilliant. And it kind of, yeah, it really builds off of this kind of strange sort of horror vibe that we're getting at the moment. So let's get into it straight away.
Such a mess, that little dress looks like it's from the good.
Oh, let me go back a tiny bit more. Let's go from here.
You're such a mess, that little dress looks like it's from the good.
So first of all, I love that we're getting the bass taking a forefront. It sounds like it's quite dry and kind of, I mean, it's hard to tell, but it does sound like it's been picked, which is a very punk thing to do. Gives it that real edge to the sound. And then the lyrics, like, look at your dress, it looks like it belongs in the garbage. It kind of then draws more into that kind of high school punk sort of vibe where it's like, it's just so, you know, in your face, but on the nose as well. It's like, there's no metaphor here. It's just saying it as it is, which I just think is brilliant, brilliant. It's got like, I suppose that sort of immaturity to it, which I don't know, might represent the character, I suppose.
Just like that hair, don't need to stare. Were you aware? Looks like something died there.
Talk about the hair, like something died there. It's got that, like, what's the film? Mean Girls, Heathers the musical, that kind of feel to it at the moment. It's quite
That's why you're jealous of me. Not that I can blame you for it. I would be too if I were you. Too bad you must die now.
nice vocal. Back into the chorus. Okay, so let's go. Let's go to the end now. Who? Okay. Wow, that was insane. That was insane. The lyrics towards the end were just crazy. Let's not waste time. Let's get back in. So we've kind of got this build up now, and a bit more of the kind of the odd sounds on it too, and this kind of palm muted kind of build to the crescendo. So this is kind of like, it's almost like some sort of internal kind of fantasy of like how this person could die, or how they're going to kill them, or they're imagining, or I suppose this is the boss, and this is their song for the when you fight them. So this is kind of how they imagine that the protagonist might die or something like that. But it's kind of got that kind of frenzied sort of like enjoyment from it. They like. It sounds like anyway that they like this. They like the idea of this, and they they want it. And you can tell because it's got that more sung. It's not trying to sing. It's got that more spoken sung musical theatre in a way. Kind of. It's got that character to it, and that really pulls through and gives it that kind of like psychopathic kind of craziness to it. That was very nice. And then that really high kind of going through the registers there. It's really difficult to do, and that sounded really good. This thudding now, this like proper like Green Day kind of drum. Kind of feels like this part of the song is now kind of swung a bit in terms of how the beat is. It's not kind of straight on. It's kind of feels a bit more like I suppose, relaxed in a sense. That kind of more kind of washy, like kind of waves or something. More kind of mystical, ethereal in that kind of sense, as opposed to kind of aggressive how it started. And that's that. And then just a really nice kind of hits into that mixed range of the voice. Nice big end to the song. That was fantastic. That really was fantastic. And I'm really happy that thank you to the people who requested this in the last video. Because this was really fun. Really liked it. Let me know what you thought of I'm going to claw out your eyes and drain you to death in the comment section below. And let me know what you want to see next. Anything from Hades 2 or anything else, please put it in the comment section below as well. If you've made it all the way to the end, thank you, first of all. But also, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.